Today is after Halloween. Halloween comic book review is for Strange Adventures from DC Comics number 215. This was awesome. I don't know. I'm gonna actually look it up while I'm sitting here with you, uh, just to see. But I'm curious if this is like first or second appearance of Deadman, uh, because you get two stories in here: a Deadman story, and I can't remember what the other one is until I see. Strange Adventures. Sorry about this. I was going to do this before I sat there and number 215 and started the show. But we're right there. Let's see what. So 215, yes, it is a key comic. First team appearance of League of Assassins. Okay, a surprise. I expected something with Deadman in here. So, and condition of this is pretty well worn, written on, faded colors and all that stuff. But we get a wonderful story in here of Deadman following and chasing the hitman that ended up killing him and trying to pay him back and figure out what's up with everything. While we do follow this character around, Deadman notices that he's after someone else. He's going to do another hit. We find out that there's this Asian man that happens to appear throughout this story. And while the one guy is working on a hit with the guy with the hook, you got a guy with a hook hand. That's part of this whole storyline. And he's basically supposed to be out doing his first hit because he's like an apprentice, just starting out in the field, but you have to complete a hit to get started with the whole organized secret organization that they're part of. And while this is going on, these two characters are battling away and all kinds of explosions and characters popping up. Like we just see this Asian character pop up throughout here, and then we find out later on that he's part of the organization and all that, the head of the organization. And he's the one that put the hit on the other hitman, and Deadman's hit was all part of something. And so Deadman's after this guy, but then he finds out the real reason why he ended up being taken out and why he's after the other character. There's this fun little tiger style story for some bicycle tires. That's the first time I've ever seen that one. Uh, but yeah, Deadman listens into all the stuff that's going on and then finds out that his hit was pretty much accidental. Wasn't really meant for anything. It was just the guy's doing his job, picked a character out, and that was his hit that he had to accomplish. While the other guy that screwed up and didn't accomplish his hit, the Asian man, now in his new form as a leader of some type of secret organization, goes after that guy to take him out, and Deadman hops in and out of different bodies trying to attack others by possessing other characters, but then finds out some characters are stronger than others, has to jump around to different characters. It's it was very interesting. And then finding out that he was killed by the guy, it's like, wouldn't that be the first appearance of Deadman if he was alive right before this and now he's Deadman? So that's why I mean, I get it that they're the League of Assassins, but yeah. Then there's this story, The Incredible Mutated Man. Guy obsesses over something. He wants some Nosferatu type vials that he got. They're like perfume vials that have magic potions in them. And he takes one, sniffs it. You got to make a wish when you do it. And he wished something that ended up turning him into a giant bird. And while he's a giant bird, he ends up saving this kid from a fire and stuff. And that's what he wants to do is uh, different actions that are going to allow him to save people. And so he decides to do another vial. And while he's doing this vial, he turns into this giant snake that keeps growing. And he heads out his window in snake form. And as he's heading out, he hears on the radio that a bridge is about to collapse. There's something happened. So he, okay, it's all on that page, anyways. He goes to the bridge. You see the workers on the bridge are giving up trying to get off the bridge before it totally collapses. But then he comes. They're like, oh my God, a giant snake. And then he wraps himself around the bridge so the workers can finish sealing up the crack and hopefully fix it. So he saves people again the second time. And I don't know why he would waste those 3 vials all in one shot. I would have used one just to test it and then save the other 2 for a special occasion. But he does something with the third one that turns him into this dinosaur type character. And being a dinosaur, now you're in the middle of a city, and any movement you make is going to knock down buildings and all that stuff. And he basically, I love it. The geek. I was searching some of those books because I need a couple yet. And yeah, they got outrageous prices. But this poor guy keeps getting attacked by the military. Of course, a giant lizard or dinosaur going, T Rex going through a city. You gotta take it out. So they take it out. They launch a bunch of missiles into his face and stuff with the jets. And then when they come back to check on the dinosaur, all that's laying there is a human male. Uh, the guy that had all the potions. And he's still alive, which was a surprise. Once he's in human form, because they think he's dead when he's in dino form. But yeah, and you got dead man's chest, and all the other wonderful old advertisements in the back, a little out of this world hobby advertisement on the back cover. But this is all in still connected and stuff, lots to wear, but I don't care. I think it's a should be rated as a first appearance of Dead Man, but now I'm curious as hell what is up with that. So I will have to research it, find out. But this was a really fun book. Really glad I read this one instead of putting these away until next Halloween or whenever. So keep following under the Cowl of MS, rate, review, subscribe, tell a friend, give us those likes, leave a comment. I'll comment back. Check out Crimson Cowl Comic Club, and we'll be back with more of these soon. Thanks. Bye.